Alright, welcome back everybody to another day in our Let's Play Prison here. So, you might notice here there's now a connecting hallway around this part here, and because of that I've added some metal detectors and some guards for patrolling that. Oh, what's happening over here in the shower this morning? Some people feel they can take on my guards. Let's just bring a few more guys in there just because it seems like it's getting out of control. We'll get rid of them afterward, of course. Oh, everybody's having a problem this morning. Let's have some calm the hell down, boys. Or I'll start treating you like little bitches. Wow, we're still having some issues from the time before. Previously, when we had a bit of a riot going on here, so there's some issues here. Well, it'll get back to normal sooner than later, but right now there's some problems. As you can see, another guard is under attack. My guys are getting it under control pretty quick, though. Yeah. So another day, 11 more prisoner intake. Why do they have to do this? Why? I'm so disappointed. Tisk. And that's why we have a guard permanently stationed in here. Because every once in a while, these little fools, they try to do something stupid like that. I try to do something stupid like try and take on my guards. I won't have it. Stupid CEO letter. Introversion, can you get rid of that too? The CEO letter doesn't need to show up every single time I load the game. When I click delete, I don't want to read it ever again. That's kind of what I'm implying when I say delete. It means that I don't want to come back to this. I don't have to come back to this. No need. Just saying. Okay. Okay, guy. Just saying, guy. Anyway, back to my my passageway here. So yeah, there's supposed to be a dog here, but I gotta say, dogs get so tired, it's ridiculous. Humans, boom, 12-hour shift, no problem. Dogs, it's like 4-hour shift, they're exhausted. I'm not asking for much here. I'm just asking that, you know, the major inlets into my particular spots are covered with a dog. Now, I don't know if there's contraband available. Yeah, there's contraband available in here, and there's nothing available in the laundry. You'd think they'd be able to steal poison because of the soap and stuff, but I guess not. Let's see. How's contraband for the last 24 hours been? Yeah. Stealing some tools. Causing some troubles. Now, what is that? Oh, they're just flowers. Okay, I was going to say, like, come on, autosave. Alright, sorry about that. Autosave. Little pain in the ass that it is. But we can see here our contraband's not super big. It's mostly tools. You know, they get around to trying to steal tools. Let's see, the last 7 days. Pretty neat. And all time. I gotta say, that's such a cool thing to be able to see that. But, I mean, how do you dissuade these guys from trying to steal forks and knives every day? Every single day they try to steal forks and knives. Every single freaking day I'm dealing with that. And it's not a couple, it's a lot. Dog patrol. Alright, looks like we're going to have to just reduce the dog patrol over here to 1. We're having a bit of a hard time getting our dogs to go where I need them. Why are they always resting? Like, you guys are freaking lazy! Honest to God, what is that, 4 dogs resting at the same time? Cheap shitheads. But our dog detection and everything else is working out really, really well. Why is he not smelling it? These guys all must have been already smelled. That's generally why they don't get smelled twice, is because they've been smelled once already and found clear. So we've got 13 more guys showing up. We have room for 300 now since I opened up this cell block. I don't think I forgot anything. No, I didn't. Yard, workbenches, cells, common room, everything's there. I'll leave these 88 guards here for just a minute while they get everybody in their proper cells and get these guys who rioted lockdown, move them out of lockdown, get them to the infirmaries, move them out of the infirmaries. So I'll just leave the guards with what I have right now. We are hurting. We're hemorrhaging money pretty hard right now. Oh, I know why. I have too many janitors again. I hired on another 15 janitors just to get this place cleaned up a little bit because it was getting a little scuzzy. So I hired on a bunch more janitors. But I want to try and continue this tunnel, or sorry, this path. Get it to the other spot too. Oop, almost forgot. Yeah, see, hear that sound? That shouldn't be happening right now either. So we'll put a staff door. Just so that we have an access to this pathway for a moment. Once that's installed, then I'll build the tunnel, which is going to connect all the way over here. Oh, another gun? I've been finding a lot of those lately. Like, dude, you can't be bringing a gun into prison. I don't even know how the hell you would get that far. If that's not found in the first few minutes of you being in the prison, clearly someone has failed their job. They should be arrested for that. So you're smuggling guns into my prison, for God's sake. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully, you know, I find that anytime you get above 200 prisoners, the prison starts to get a little sloppy. Nothing you can do about that. That's just part of the name. That's the name of the game, right? And since we are doing all high-risk guys, it's just again part of the game. We just have to try and balance it so that these guys can actually eventually calm down enough to get back into the swing of things. And sometimes that means I have to pull everybody from work and just put them on free time for a little bit. But okay, see, that's not going to work. Okay, I got to fix that. Because they're just bumping into each other. That's a little better. Actually, let's lose that guard. I don't think we need the guard there so much. Because this room is filled with guards, so I think someone can just pop out and get them if something happens. Alright, so I think it's coming up to work time, isn't it? Yeah. Get to work, boys. Now, I think we can get rid of some of these guards because we've gotten to a point now where we don't need them. So anybody who's hurt, you're getting fired. It's just easier than getting you healed up. And we're going to bring it back down to 70 guards. $70 guards, and then we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 12 canine units. And there's always a bunch of them sleeping, lazy shits. Alright, so I guess we have more prisoners than we have work shops at the moment, so we'll fix that right now. Oh, actually, I don't want to leave that staff door unattended here, so let's get this. Let's get that built. And then we'll put in workshops after. There they are. Now they're good. Now they're getting to work. Yeah, so we'll build another 3 workshops. Put another bunch of guys to work there. Another 22 prisoners, I guess it would be. So that'd be cool. Canteen seems like it's fine for right now. We're not anywhere close to filling up our prison block. We have a lot more cells than we do prisoners. I don't know what you're doing, but you're about to get searched. Search his ass. So let's get rid of some of these janitors to save some money. Alright, I think there should be 15 left. 14, whatever, good enough. I had to save some money. Laundry's doing well. I wonder if I can put any more guys on laundry, just because we are maxing out here. Yeah, I can too. Let's just max out laundry. There we go. 20 jobs. 20 guys on laundry now. So, I mean, if we got 200 prisoners, 20 guys working laundry, that's not unreasonable. Let's just get in there. Yeah, you can see our FPS is taking a bit of a hit here, especially when we zoom back. We're below 10. It's pretty rough. That's pretty damn bad, I gotta say. I guess my GTX 570 just can't quite cut it anymore. Even on a shitty-ass game like this. It's too much... Like, I mean, the graphics aren't freaking Skyrim, for God's sake. So... I'll try and adjust some of these graphic settings later on to make it a little bit more fluid, because it's starting to creep around 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, like on a regular basis here, and that's not cool. So I think we might be getting to the physical limit of what I can play prisoner-wise, which is too bad. I was really hoping we could get like an 800 prison going on here, but I don't think it'll be possible. It's just not going to be physically possible for me to be able to manage that. Oh well. Oh. Come on, get it built, boys. Get it built so I can get you on to work and making workshops. It's up to you. There's maybe 2 or 3 more spots you got to fill in. Come on. You can do it. See, this is what I was talking about. See how I just did this log here? Well, some of the guys who are in work, some of the prisoners will try to request. Oh, can I go get that log? Hey, can you let me out there and go get that log? It's like, oh, wow. What were we at? 6 frames per second there? For Christ's sakes. That's not frickin' any good. And you, either do it or don't do it. Stop playing tiddly-dick. It's even worse in utilities mode. Yeah, look at that 8 frames a second crap. Yeah, we're getting to the peak of what we can do, but it's been pretty cool so far. So I think we can probably keep going here. So materials, you guys get that utility shit laid, and then I want you to replace this wall, please and thank you. And once you get that done, then I will maybe be generous enough to allow you guys to live. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Get that all completed. Alright, so they got their jobs for the next little while. I want to make sure this next meal actually pans out really well. So let's see. Go to regime. We'll just adjust. Oh, we'll adjust the regime. There we go. I was a little late on that. I wanted to get that a little faster. What I was going to say is I want to make sure that we get a 2-hour block of eating time today because we got a lot of guys who haven't been fed. And we'll just do a quick look at the regime. Oops, wrong thing. I'm sorry, the needs, I mean. So yeah, you can see food's getting up there. Bladder, bowels, blah, 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 blah. Environment needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Clothing's good. That's nice to see. These are all pretty low, but food has become an issue. So we need to make sure everybody gets fed today. So I'm going to put a 2-hour block of feeding time. Yeah, here they all come. Yeah, you can see here it's taken a good solid half hour just for these guys to get into the canteens. Oh wait, it's free time. Sorry, what was I thinking? But it still takes them half an hour off after work time just to get to the canteen. So this 2-hour block here is just enough for them to be able to get to where they need to get, which in some cases they're not even getting there, because this place is getting so big now. I gotta really watch. I might move dinner. No, I don't want to move dinner back any further than it is because this is about the time they start falling asleep. So I was thinking about putting maybe a 3-hour block of work, free time here, just because it takes them 40 minutes just to get someplace. But then they have an hour to use that free time, so I still think that's okay. Even if it's an hour of travel time, then it's an hour of free time. So I think we'll be okay with that. The big problem is these guys who get caught with contraband, then they're stuck sitting in lockdown for that extra hour, and they're not utilizing it at all. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not super concerned at the moment. Things will find a way to work out. Uh-oh, we have an incident somewhere. This asshole. What did you do? Attack staff and destruction. Fucking idiot. Move your ass to solitary. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's leave it at 75. We're having enough trouble right now with all these guys. Sorry about that. Another autosave got in the way. But yeah, I freaking really love the way our prison is right now. I mean, it's pretty big. There's few people who have prisons quite this well organized, quite this well functioning, and quite this large, as far as I'm aware. Let's just make sure the utilities. Is that shit getting hooked up? It is. It's just taking its time. Yeah. So we're starting to hurt a little bit on the FPS. Before the next episode, I'm gonna get into my settings and fix that up. See if we can't speed things up a pinch, just a little pinch. All right, so it's almost time to eat. Hopefully, there's enough meals for everyone today. Let's just speed up time, get this done. I really think it looks cool. We are running into a problem now where the travel time is too much. So perhaps, in my next iteration, I'm going to try and build 100 prisoner cell blocks, and just see how that works. So that we're not so stretched out. Because that's from this point to this point is a pretty massive distance, and it's actually going to be out to here. It'll be from here to here. It's a pretty massive distance. Probably an hour walk for these guys. So if they have to go to visitation, that's a long trek to get to visitation. And I'm also concerned, the more that I see this, the more I'm getting concerned with it. Dinner time is becoming a bit of a headache here, because these guys, look, they've wiped out the food that's in this one, right? There's no food left in there. And there is food left in here. Not all the guys are going to the right canteens here. They all seem to... the majority of the prisoners are flocking to this canteen and not to the other canteen. And that's causing a problem, because we're getting guys who aren't getting fed. For whatever reason, they're not figuring it out that, hey, look, there's food over here, there's not food over there. So it still doesn't work very effectively to have 2 kitchens and 2 canteens. So that might necessitate me expanding the canteen north a little bit here, moving these offices up a little bit, which is why we left this like this in the first place, because who knows how things are going to work out. But that's kind of disappointing that I have to do that. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go through that. Now we could... I wonder what would happen if I did this and left it like this. Max security only. I can eat there. That should force the normal security guys in here, right? I think. Because they can't eat there, so they shouldn't be able to go there. Nor should they be able to work there. So we'll see. There's only a few normal security guys left in the place anyways. There's only 34 of them left. Once they're gone, they're gone. And then it'll be more interesting. So there's another problem we gotta figure out. Hopefully things work out well. You know, like, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about here. Only 79% of the guys ate, even though there was enough meals to cover everybody. So we'll see what happens with that, because I don't want riots breaking out because people aren't eating, which unfortunately is likely to be what's going to happen. But I'll see you guys all in the next episode. All right, so have fun.